has leaves and sticks and dirt and blood in it.
Where's her neck in that photograph? Was she wearing the necklace?
Yeah, she was.
Okay. And can you point the necklace out and say 42 at the top of the picture? Okay, thank you. Page 43.
This is a photograph of her left hand.
Was she wearing a watch?
She was.
And do you see that watch in this photograph?
Yes.
And can you please point to it? Thank you. Page 44.
This is a photograph of her left hand also, just a fingernail.
Page 45.
Photograph of her right hand.
Page 46.
Another photograph of the right hand showing her fingernails.
Did you take measurements on the scene?
Yes.
I'm going to move away from the photographs of her body. But before I do that, I wanted to ask you about her shoes and any observations you may have made about her shoes. What type of shoes was she wearing?
She had Hoka brand running sneakers.
And did you observe those and look at those on scene?
Yes.
And what observations, if any, did you make about those shoes? And I'm showing you my specifically.
When I first looked at them, I noticed that they had reddish stains on them, and then they were also dirty, and then in the grooves, dirt was, I guess, caked, for lack of a better term, in those grooves.
When you say reddish brown stains, what do you mean by that?
The suspected blood stains.
Did you take measurements at the scene?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you, first starting with what you marked on your evidence marker as your evidence marker 1, and while we're talking about evidence marker 1, I approach you with some of the evidence field books.
Yes, Dave.
Would you call that, please?
Yes.
And may I approach the witness room? Actually, Stuart, we're going to start with marker 1. You already told us it was an air pod.
Yes.
Was it on the trail or off the trail?
It was off the trail.
Approximately how far off the running trail was your marker 1?
That was a little difficult to determine because it was hard to see where the trail actually ended and where the road started and the, I guess like the leaves, because the leaves were so thick in that area, but it wasn't far.
So when we see leaves in this photograph, states 55, can you also then point to where is the marker 1 on this chart?
Yes.
At the bottom of 140. And may I please show Sean? Pending what's been marked for identification purposes, the state's exhibit 86, do you recognize state's 86? Yes. What is it? It is the air pod. And if you keep your voice up so now, whoever can hear you, I need you to take that. And is the air pod in the same or substantially same condition as it was when you collected it on the 22nd day of February 2024?
Yes.
Say we move to admit states exhibit 86, request permission to publish. May I publish?
Yes.
The distance, I'd like to ask you, from this trail, from where you mark 1, from your marker 1 to markers 2, 3, and 4, what is that distance?
64 feet, 11 inches.
You measured that day?
Yes.
The distance from where you marked 2, 3, and 4 to where Lincoln Riley's body was found, what is that distance?
13 feet.
And the distance from marker 8, and what is marker 8 again?
The phone.
The distance from Lincoln Riley's body over here at 5 and 6 to the phone is what?
I believe it's 54.7 or 57.4.
Over 50 feet.
Yeah, it's over 50 feet.
5, 6,
I want to go on to your evidence markers 2 and 3. What were those?
This was, evidence markers 2 and 3 represent rocks that were bloodstained, and then evidence marker 4 represents the tree that had bloodstains.
All right, before we zoom in on 2, 3, and 4, what, if anything, did you notice about this area and your crime scene sketch that you labeled 2, 3, and 4?
2,
So in this area near evidence markers 2, 3, and 4, there was also an area where I could actually see the ground, where the leaves were significantly disturbed to the point where I could physically see the ground.
And why is that significant to you?
Because the leaf coverage was pretty thick throughout the entire crime scene, and there were no other areas where I could actually see the ground.
So what conclusions did you draw based upon that?
Based on that, and then, also like her hair being very matted, some type of significant disturbance happened in that area.
Did you observe blood in that area?
I did.
And where did you observe the blood in that area?
The blood was near evidence markers 2, 3, and 4, and there was no other blood
8,
in the crime scene other than obviously where her body was
10,
resting.
11, 12,
Take exhibit 62, what is that?
That is a close-up photograph of the rock from evidence marker 2.
16, 17, 18,
How, yeah. Does it seem? Is that a quick note?
8, 9, 30. 1, 2,
That is a rock.
3,
Is this one 2 or 3?
That one is evidence marker 2, and there was some hairs on that rock.
7,
What type of hair?
8,
It looks like it was brown, like
10,
brown.
11, 12, 13,
63
This is the rock from evidence marker 3.
15,
and 64.
16,
Another view of that rock, and you can see that there's hair on it.
19,
May I approach the witness line?
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6,
Can you do that?
7,
One is states exhibit 87, the other one is states exhibit 88. And I ask that you look inside both of those bags and ask you some questions.
2,
Yeah, if you can see it to yourself, yes. Just set them on top of your lap if you can. And just do them at the same time, if you could do the other one. And then I'll ask you about both at the same
6,
time.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9,
So have you had an opportunity to look at items inside states exhibit 87 and 88? Yes.
1,
Yes.
2,
Do you recognize those items? I do.
3,
And what are 87 and
4,
88?
They are the rocks that were,
5,
that were collected from the crime scene.
6,
And are they both in the same or substantially same condition as they were on the day that you collected them, February 22nd of 2024?
Yes.
State moved to admit states 87 and 88, request permission to publish.
14, 15, 15,
Still one at a time, I am holding,
20,
yes, that's the first one. So this is states exhibit 87, I'm about to publish to the court. Which number is this in your crime scene sketch?
Evidence marker 2.
Marker 2. 88. What evidence marker is this one?
Evidence marker 3.
And approximately what was the distance between 2 and 3?
I think it was less than a foot. They were very close together, which is why they got measured together.
How long did you spend at this crime scene that day?
I started at 2 and I was finished at around 8:45 p.m. So a little over 6 hours.
How much walking around this area, not only the crime scene where her body was found, but other areas around there, did you do that day?
When we got done with labeling when I got done with labeling 1 through 7, we were still looking for her phone, which is evidence marker 8. So we were still canvassing the area for that and additional items. I also looked for additional blood stains, so we went beyond just where her body was. I also had other agents search the area as well.
In and around the area of her body, and in anywhere out in that forest where you walked that day, did you observe any other rocks that were similar to the ones that you collected to?
No.
Moving on to item 4, and if you need to change laws, you can. Stacy Exhibit 66, what does that depict?
That is a photograph of the bloodstone tree.
And Stacy Exhibit 67, what does that depict?
The hairs that were attached to the tree.
Difficult to see from my perspective if you point out the hairs that you saw in State 67.
13,
In the middle of the photograph.
15, 16, 17, 18,
Average age from any now has been marked for identification purposes as
22,
Stacy Exhibit 89. As we look at that, please.
26, 28,
Do you recognize
Sorry.
Stacy Exhibit 89?
I do.
What is it?
It is a section of that tree.
And is it in the same or substantially same condition as it was the day you collected it on February 22nd?
Yes.
Do you need to admit Stacy Exhibit 89? No objection. And may I publish?
same as it was.
Did you guys literally cut the tree?
Yes.
And why did you do that?
Because we wanted to make sure that we had the best evidence possible, and we felt that swamps were not going to be enough.
Evidence marker 5.
7, 8, 9,
Which is State 69, and it's depicted in the
11.
photograph. What is that?
12,
That's her jacket.
13,
And
14, 15,
State Exhibit 70, what is that?
17,
Her sports bra.
18,
And have those items been cut prior to your arrival?
Yes.
20, 21, 22,
May I approach you?
24,
And you know what has been marked for identification purposes of State Exhibit 90 and
7,
91? I'll
8,
have you do the same thing to those items.
10,
And I'll ask you some questions.
1,
Can you start with 90?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
What is State 90?
This is her jacket, and actually There was also her shirt, but her clothing was so tangled that I didn't even realize the shirt was in there on scene.
And when you say tangle, what do you mean by that?
Well, the AED pads, it had been cut off by law enforcement. The AED pads were tangled in the clothing, and to avoid disturbing any trace evidence, we didn't open it completely.